guys, it's Robin Nolan, and in this video I want to show you, let's kill the metronome. I want to show you a lick from Biréli, and it's over a minor 2-5-1 progression. And the progression is, if you're in E minor, right, at minor 2-5-1, the three chords that you're going to play over is F sharp half diminished, right? B7, which is chord 5, and then chord 1 is E minor. So they're the chords that we're going to improvise over, and I've got this great lick from Biréli, which I'm going to teach you in this session. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you join this and you're actually live, leave us a comment where you're watching from or how you're doing. It would make me feel great, and I would love to know how you're doing as well. And if you've got a guitar, pick it up. Minor 2-5-1. How do you approach this sequence? Well, one really good idea is to copy the best. Who's the best? It's Biréli. We call him the boss, and he's an incredible genius guitar player. And in this little session, I'm going to teach you one lick from Biréli, and it goes over F sharp half diminished, B7, and E minor, okay? So it's a minor 2-5-1 lick from Biréli. He actually played it. It's part of his, he plays a beautiful solo on Forsephora with the Rosenberg Trio, and it's this progression, B7, and then E minor like that. So what I'm going to do is teach you the lick, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Get in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. What is happening? Where are you? Have you got a guitar? Have you got a question for me? I'm going to be teaching a live class in a few hours where I'm going to be sharing 6 Biréli licks, and more about that later. But if you want to join this class, go to livewithrobin.com. Right, I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to show you the lick in question. It's a minor 2-5-1 lick, and like I say, it's in E minor. And right now we're in the course. I'll be presenting this live in a few hours. There's a PDF workbook, like all our lives in the Gypsy Jazz Club. You'll get the tab and notation to 6 of Biréli licks, and you can see them all here. This is actually for each lick. I'll teach you the lick, of course, the picking pattern really slowly, and then I'll break it down and give you the concept behind the lick so you can use it in your own playing. And then you've got a backing track so you can practice the lick. So the lick I want to show you right now is, it's on Forsephora, and you can probably see it there now. And it basically goes like this, and I'll break this down in a second. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lick 2, Forsephora, hip minor 2-5-1. 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Cool. So you can see that's the lick. And like I say, it's going over these 3 chords, right? F sharp minor 7 flat 5, or F sharp half diminished. B7, that's chord 5, and then chord 1 is E minor. We're in E minor. So the lick goes, right? So it kind of sounds really hip and classy and kind of typical Biréli. But what's he doing? That's what I'm interested in, because sometimes you can learn a lick, but then, you know, you might not want to always play it the same. But if you understand the concept, then you can kind of do it in lots of different places in your own way. So we're playing over the first chord, 2, is F sharp minor 7 flat 5. So what is he doing? What is Biréli doing over F sharp minor 7 flat 5? He's playing this line, right? That's going over F sharp half diminished. Now, the concept is he's just thinking A minor, right? Right, A minor is a great place instead of thinking super Locrian and all that stuff, which kind of quickly gets really crazy, you could just think A minor over F sharp half diminished. So, right, this is a really great way to approach a minor 7 flat 5, right? So we're in F sharp, right? A little tip for this is that you've got the A in the pinky of that chord. So see that chord, F sharp half diminished? You've got the bum, and that's what you're going to go like. You're going to think that over the, and Biréli does not that. Really graceful phrase there. Right? Really beautiful way of playing over that half diminished. So now when I share my screen, just zone in on what he's doing over the F sharp half diminished. Join me later for a live workshop. I'm going to be sharing 6 Biréli-Legrand licks. It's called Biréli Licks for Everyone. And even if you're a beginner or intermediate guitarist, you can learn these licks and the concepts. So let's hear this lick again. Lick 2, 4 Sephora, hip minor 2 5 1. 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so again, just to reiterate over the chord 2, the F sharp minor 7 flat 5, he's thinking A minor, so, right, that is A minor, right, A minor, and it's an easier way to think over the F sharp half diminished. So that's a really good tip, the concept. And the lick, of course, is beautiful and graceful. And you can see the tab there. If you join the workshop, I've got 6 Biréli licks with all the tab, and I'm going to break them all down with tons of really useful concepts you can use in your soloing. When he goes to B7, let's try and listen what he's doing on B7, right? 4 Sephora, hip minor 2 5 1. 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so far we had over the F sharp half diminished, we had thinking A minor, right, kind of going, really nice phrase. When it goes to chord 5, the big B7, what does he do? He does something really cool. He actually plays, what's that? It's actually C minor, so if you've got A minor over the 2, the minor 7 flat 5, when you go to B7, he's using C minor, so, which hits all the really cool tensions, which without having to, think super Locrian and all that stuff, which is really kind of confusing and mathematical. C minor is kind of, oh, that's cool. It's just C minor over B7. So you can kind of remember that. So when it's going, you can play anything in C minor and it will give you that same sound that Biréli's going for, right? So the important thing about learning a lick, I think, is that you learn the lick, which is really cool. And you think, wow, Biréli played that. Wow, that's something I can play. But if you're smart about it, you could think, well, where's he coming from? And we've just established that the F sharp half diminished, he's thinking A minor, right? This phrase, which works great over A minor, or F sharp half diminished. And when it goes to B7, right, the chord, he's thinking C minor. So even if you forget the, you could play, you could just think C minor. And what I recommend is just putting a metronome on. I've just got it pulsing on every beat here, and it's like, 5, 1. So 2, 5. Right? So then just to go over the concept, chord 2, A minor, he's thinking. For the B7, he's thinking C minor and then to E minor, right? Chord 2. So even in a small little, let me just kill the metronome, even in a really kind of unassuming, beautiful little bit of Biréli solo, we're talking about 2 bars of the solo, or 3 bars of the solo, a minor 2, 5, 1. There's so much gold in one phrase if you really absorb it and think about the concept too. That's the message that I think can help us, normal players. If you're not a genius like Biréli, then we need to understand these things in a simple way. That's my job. And at 7 p.m. Amsterdam time, I will be sharing 6 Biréli Legrand licks. And not just the licks, right? And the licks over minor swing. Let me show you the licks. And I won't be sharing just the licks, but more importantly, the concepts so you can make your own licks. I think that's really important. And I'll show you the 6 licks that we're doing. So you can see, when you get inside the class tonight or in a few hours, you'll go to this page and I'll be going live here, literally right here, and I'll be going through the 6 Biréli Legrand licks. You'll download your PDF workbook here. It's got all the tab for each of the 6 licks, all clearly written out in tab and notation. And then after the session, you've got this whole course waiting for you, which is there to help you actually consolidate the licks. So the formula is you learn the lick, like minor swing, the Godfather groove, each lick has got a name. Then you get the lick breakdown, right? So you learn why it works, the concept. And then you've got the backing track, so you can practice the lick and just start to get it in your playing. And we've got the same for each lick. Forza Fora, that's the one I just showed you. It's called a hit minor 2-5-1, which it is. There's the breakdown, there's the backing track. Lick 3 is Coquette, great tune, and it's just pure Django. It's from Jazz à Vienne. Breakdown, backing track, Swing 42, Blues Groove, it's a really cool lick. And then you've got Blues en mineur, using chromatics, and then an incredible lick from Nuage. So 6 Biréli Legrand licks that, as well as learning the licks, it's going to really improve your soloing and your concepts. So I just want to recap how we're going to learn the lick with this one example, right? And we've got a 2-5-1 in E minor, right? And sometimes it's good to have licks and concepts so you're not just, making it up as you go along. You've got chord 2, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, chord 5, B7, and chord 1. And the lick is this. Right, which is beautiful. So next time you go, you can try the lick out. Right, and it sounds great. Beyond that, remember, we are learning the concept behind the lick, because then we can make our own licks, right? So over that chord, we're thinking A minor, right? Instead of F sharp, it can get pretty tricky, right? F sharp half diminished. Just literally think A minor. Right, A minor. B7, if you want to try this idea from Biréli, which is really cool, just think C minor, right? So, right, and that's what you're going to do over the B7. So then you're free. If in your mind, you're going, oh yes, try A minor, C minor, then E minor. So A minor for the minor 7 flat 5, F sharp, C minor for the B7. Usually, if you, the first thing to learn over a dominant 7 would just be 1. The most simplistic way to think about outline and a dominant 7th would be 1, 3, 5, 7, right? And then you've got diminished, right, over the B7. And then you've got this hip idea, C minor over the B7. And you start to build up these ideas, and it just improves your solo, and you've got more to choose from. So that's the tip of the day from me, Robin Nolan. And just to recap, it's a minor 2-5-1 lick from Biréli Lagren from his Forza solo, which is sublime. This is just one little tiny bit of it, but it's real gold. And I think we should zoom in on little bits instead of struggling with lots of stuff. And we've learnt the concept behind it. And that's what I'm going to be sharing in about 3 hours from now. Depending when you're watching this, I'll be going live in the Gypsy Jazz Club at 7 p.m. And I'll be sharing 6 Biréli Lagren licks on 6 standards in Gypsy Jazz. I'll be teaching you the licks, of course, really slowly. And then I'll be teaching you the concept. You know, A minor, he's thinking B7, he's doing that, he's thinking that there, he's using a Django lick there, all those kind of things of the concepts. And then you'll get the backing tracks as well. I'll play along, you can play along. And that's just a really great way to learn and to improve your improvisation skills. So that is happening at 7 p.m. Amsterdam. That's like 10 a.m. in LA. Not sure if you're up yet, but and that's 1 p.m. in New York City, 6 p.m. in London. All you got to do is go to this URL, livewithrobin.com. All the info's there. You can register for the workshop on this page. Okay, register there, and then you will see me live. We'll be live together. I'll be answering your questions, and I do these once a month in the club, in the Gypsy Jazz Club, and they're really inspirational, kind of transformational events for many guitarists, and it's really fun. And you know my style, I take it easy, right? So I want to help you play Gypsy Jazz the fun and easy way. So thanks for watching this little vid. Leave us a comment, and I'd love to know what you think or how you approach a minor 2-5-1. But try this lick from Biréli, and try the concept in your own playing, and it will improve you. And we're going to go deeper in 3 hours from now in the Gypsy Jazz Club. Go to livewithrobin.com. So thanks for watching this, everybody. You know the drill. Have a go. Take it slow. Stay inspired. And go to livewithrobin.com. We would love to welcome you to the Gypsy Jazz Club, where we can help you